Hey guys, what's up? We're going to do a 15-10. Let's see what we get. Okay, opponent's rated 1370. We're going e4, e5. I dropped a bunch of rating points yesterday. Played a load of 10-minute games. Because in the morning I was feeling really powerful. I was feeling unstoppable in the morning. And we have a Spanish. Cool. So we go the Danish Gambit. This is the Freddy Krueger repertoire. Throwing an f5 at every possibility. Almost. Okay. Now, if this was the Russo with the bishop on this square, we can go that way with the... It's not the Linguini, is it? Lucchini. Might be a sensible move anyway. Pawn can't push forward because I've got 3 attackers. Yeah, I mean, he can eliminate the knight first. That's always the option with the Spanish. Well, I think, you know, the Spanish is sharper than the Italian version. Okay, but there's also the solid knight of 6. I'm inclined to play that. Now, we are in a Spanish situation where he could take out the knight, which is the only defender of the pawn, and then after I recapture, takes the pawn, but then I do have queen d4. Now he's pinning my other knight. What's this about? And there's a part of me that quite fancies kicking this bishop. Because also I have this. So I think if I kick, he's got to take, eh? Then I can recapture with a queen. So that's 1 move invested. If he takes, that's 2 moves invested. Aha, okay. Now, pawn to f4 hits the bishop again. Bishop can't go here because of bishop and because of pawn, and can't go here. So he's going to have to drop back again. So what I'm doing now is I'm just creeping up the board, gaining space with my pawns while kicking the clergyman back into his box. Bishop c5, I'm eyeing up. Reason is, if the king castles, it's going to be in line with my bishop. I'm not concerned about this. I'll probably take back with the b pawn at this point. Yeah, I think bringing the bishop out, then playing d6, and then my light square bishop can come out into the game, probably with a pin there. That seems very sensible. However, I do have an issue with this. I don't want him to take, and that also weakens that pawn as well. So should I play pawn to d6 now? The downside is obviously I'm blocking this bishop, but it does have some diagonal opportunities. And if takes and b takes, stops the knight coming to h4. Or is that even an idea? Knight straight into d4. It'll probably get itself traded off though, and then pawn recaptures, and then again this pawn hangs. So still, I'm not too delighted with that idea. Queen e7 defends the pawn. Bishop d6 defends the pawn. Knight to g4 ticklingly does, but then h3 kicks the knight away, and we're in the same situation. So I'm playing d6. I know. I'm playing d6. Now, we have situation. Oh, knight is pinned. So does he want to take? Takes. Knight is pinned and can't recapture, right? Then he's threatening that. He has, however, hung this pawn. It's true. Central pawn. And there's bishop d7, but then like takes. Then I've got knight takes, I suppose. Or bishop g4, doing the same to him as he's doing to me. I'll pin the knight. So if he takes, I can just take back with the pawn. Why not do that? Let's do that. Now, this is my preferred bishop. I mean, this bishop here is crap. And this is a splendid bishop. So, are we going to prompt take? If h3, I'm thinking probably trade-off. Probably. I can't come here, of course, because of the pawn fork. Right, we don't want to walk into any of those kinds of ideas. He has slightly weakened the king side, it must be said. So if I take and queen takes, I can't do. I'd like to do that. Or do I just drop back? Let's drop back. Let's play kind of mature. Let's keep the clergyman on the board. He does have two attackers on here, but if he trades off his bishop, I can recapture with the bishop, and then again I've got two eyes on e4. This is all very interesting. Takes I'm happy about. Yes, we do have this issue. Okay, but now I think I can just take back with the pawn. Hang on. No, if I take back with the pawn, he can again eliminate the other defender. If I take back first with the knight, he can't. He can eliminate the bishop. Trade bishops. So that, to me, knight takes is okay. Oh, but again we've hung this. So maybe I should have eliminated the knight after all. So this, he takes, I have to recapture. Oh, hang on. Okay. Right, so he has to do something with the bishop. And now, I could retreat this knight if I wanted to retreat this knight. I have hung the pawn though. I'm in check, so I have to capture the bishop, and there's four ways of doing it. King, queen, knight, knight. I'm inclined to go queen. And I'm expecting bishop to take here. However, in compensation for our pawn, we have a reasonable pawn structure. Let me colour the pawns in. We colour them in orange, okay? Reasonable pawn structure. So we've got clear views up E and F, okay? And we will be ready to castle. White, however, is behind on development. I could even castle now. I'm probably going to break with the d-pawn to unleash my dark squared bishop. Oh. He has forgone the hanging pawn. So, first thoughts, I mean, g5 looks dead natural, eh? I also have knight takes, but then queen takes, and then he's ready to castle. Why give him that freebie? Nah. I also have knight here attacking b2. But is my king going to castle that side? I think I'm leaning towards g5, just to defend. Material is equal. Oh, he's defended this pawn, that's what he's done. I have queen c6 at some point as well, then. But let's defend our own pawn. Ain't no point leaving stuff loose unless there's a jolly good reason, right? Anything in chess, you can add the words unless there's a jolly good reason not to, you know. So we're looking at queenside castles. I'm very happy about. No problem with this. I would love to castle queenside and get a rook on d8 on now an open file. So if you want to go and trade horses, horse trading is tickety-boo. Very happy. If he short castles, I'd be quite happy as well. I think if I was white, I'd be looking at going long for the fact that there's no d-pawn. moved my microphone, by the way. It's now above my screen. Used to be here. Used to be on an arm. Okay. This looks to me as though Whitey has plans of long castles. Or he's defending this pawn a second time. Or both. I'm thinking that my main pawn break is going to be d5. If takes, I've got takes and takes and takes is okay. I'm leaning towards already long castles as the right move. May actually put my bishop on this long diagonal. And once the horses are out of the way, yeah, okay. But again, you know, bishops can hang back. Bishops hanging back is not a problem. Okay, I'm not going to play automatically. Stop it, Hunty. I have knight takes knight. But something else I'm looking at is maybe like queen here, and then improve my knight. Queen can't take. Also, that gives me this square for this knight, could come around here. Kind of liking this. Or should I put my bishop here first? Decisions, decisions. Or I could eliminate one of my knight issues by just trading it off, and then queen takes, I think. And then the queen's looking kind of awkward. So the question is keeping this knight more important than eliminating this one and putting the queen there? I mean, I'm not afraid of this knight. I'd much rather eliminate that one, for example. So queen here or bishop here. He always has the option of trading off, but then... Okay, queen, there it is. Still, if he trades, this is fine. We actually get pawn control over... Well, look at all these dark squares, and he only has a dark square bishop. Whereas my dark square bishop could be splendid. So now I've got ideas of this, you know. How can I back that up with the other knight? I can bring it to here. Thereby defend it. And then I could like... Oh, hello. Okay, 2 attackers, 2 defenders, doesn't work. Does he want to come in here with a fork? Well, I tell you what, mate, you're welcome to my dark square bishop if you want it. So, for example, if I do like this and he comes in and I move the rook, is he going to take my dark square bishop? Or do I just have to drop back? This is a 15 plus 10, so we have a small increment. I'm on 8 minutes now. I still feel okay. I feel like I'm in a healthy position. G7 is crying out to have a bishop planted on it. But with this move, you see, he's now really improved that knight. I didn't think about... I looked at the knight where it was. I didn't look at the knight as to what is its future potential. Okay. Nothing much, I don't think, has changed there. This is not on, because queen takes. I think it's time to put the bishop there. I have knight to here and challenge this knight. This knight is now vastly improved from that square. So I come here, challenge him. If he takes, I've got queen takes. Lined up with the opponent's king. Always nice. And with a nice dark square bishop slicing across the board. Whereas this bishop is pants. That is a pants bishop. However, my knight is now in the way. This knight is not the cleverest. Okay, now, my first thought is this. I'm just thinking about improving this knight, eh? Let's wang it out. I then have the option of recapturing here, but I don't think I'll probably take with the queen. Defends this knight again, and I have threat to this. In fact, it's the right move order. If he takes my bishop to throw this in straight away, he's got to move his queen, then I win his rook. And if he recaptures, I recapture the knight, and I think I win the exchange out of that, yeah? automatically recapturing is not the smartest. Okay, you see what he's doing here, he's kept his knight here to keep me out of there. But I'm not sure on the purpose of this move. Do I want to kick him? I don't think I do. If I come here, he's going to take with the knight. I take back with the pawn. Then I'm going to try and get a5, a4 in, but he could push, counter push. Stopping my bishop going here. If I take this knight, notice that this pawn is the only defender of both knights. However, neither knight is currently under attack. Oh, it is. This one is. So if I could capture this knight, how about this move? No, because he can take my bishop. I take back with the queen. Or just this move. Is that an idea? Not while that knight's there, no. Oh, hang on, hang on. Is this his plan? It's only a check, though. I think this is all right now. I'm stopping that because it'd be trading two knights for a rook, and that doesn't make sense. Also notice now I only have one knight in the way here. So if I can, for example, get my queen lined up in some way with this pawn, then moving this knight would come with another threat. But the bishop is guarding... hang on. Can't go here because of the queen. Ooh, hello. God, he's decided to play on the front foot, hasn't he, this bugger now? That just kicks the bishop away. And I'm okay with that. I think putting my pawns on the dark squares here means that my king is relatively protected. And also note, if you have like a diamond of pawns and you put your king like in the middle, then a knight can't check from the front. Because the pawns guard all of it. Your king's on a light square, all the dark squares are guarded by pawns. I'm liking his aggressive play though. Oh, hello. Oh, wasn't expecting that either. He is playing aggressive. I like it. Has to be that, surely. Cesare, 96. Cesare. Cesare, it's Italian, isn't it? Now I have c5 kicking the bishop back once more. I can bring in my knight. That defends this pawn and hits the bishop. Is there anything wrong with that move? No. The bishop is defended by this knight, by the way. But I'm not scared of this queen. You see, there's no light square bishop to back it up. He says. But I mean, if you saw some of the checkmates that I got yesterday, like I'm attacking, and then it's like, oh, got checkmated. Queen zips in from nowhere, supported by one piece, and it's game over, lights out. Okay. I think about improving this guy, don't know. Go for me a backup cup of tea now. So the rest of today I am working on a video for the Big Fat Challenge, which is starting in January. Basically helping people to take back control of their energy levels and their mood and their general healthfulness by telling the truth about animal fats and how healthy they are. Because we've been sold a pack of lies for a long time about what's a healthy way to eat. Can I get my queen in here? I mean, queen in here would be lush, wouldn't it? Because then, bang. But he's got bishop there. Big question is, do I want to eliminate this bishop? And I think the answer is no. Because look, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 out of 7. That's getting on for 100% of all my pawns are on dark squares. That means that this bishop can't tread there. Well, what? Right, he's had a jolly good think about that. So obviously the knee-jerk is this. What? Okay, he's attacking my rook. The natural looking move is c takes. But then what? Then what? What are you thinking, you bugger? Bishop takes with check. Queen takes bishop. Then this knight can move with a discovered check by the rook, but I think takes if bishop takes. I don't have to. I can like come back here and try and trade. I've got to take it. I'm thinking bishop takes, but what else has he got up his sleeve? This cheeky little blighter. Queen here is all. Oh no, that's check. So I'd have to. This pawn's defended. Check. Would force me in the corner, unless queen takes. Okay, now first thing, if I take here, bishop takes, and I'm in the crossfire. Okay, if I take the knight and bishop takes, I have to take the bishop with my queen. Whoa. Yeah? Because his queen will be guarding this square, this square. So let's make that one orange. This square, this square. The bishop on here will be guarding this square and putting me in check. And there's no escape other than to eliminate the bishop. And the only way I can do that is queen takes. Okay. So that would be a very clever move. This is an idea. But he's attacking my queen as well. Hang on. If I block... Let's say if I put my queen here and he takes, I'm in check. I can't go there and I can't go there. That would be mate, I believe. Check, king takes. I can't do this. Because he takes my queen with check, that's the problem. You absolute sod. Okay, if I do nothing, he takes my queen. If I put my queen here, he goes here and wins my queen. If I put my queen here, we've seen it's not nice. Because bishop takes anyway. And it's actually mate, I think. So... I need to move my queen. If I move my queen here and bishop takes, I'm still in trouble. What a move! What a sequence that Cesare has come up with. Cesare. Queen here, bishop takes. Still got nowhere to go. Okay, I'm doing this. Bishop takes, queen takes, rook takes, king takes. Pawn is safe. I believe I'm going to be -1 in material. This is now on. Oh no, it's not. Oh no! Oh no! Well, I'll tell you what, guys. This is something to analyse after the game. Bugger me sideways. Well, it's actually resignable already, but from a 1300 to construct an attack like that. Yeah. Okay, I have to go after his queen, eh, but that doesn't work. That does. So it's totally resignable now. In fact, let's just look at the. I'm excited to see what the computer has here. .94.6 accuracy. Okay, let's just have a quick look at best move difference. Okay, so there's a blunder from me and a couple of inaccuracies. Okay, my blunder was knight there. Okay, well let's go back. Look, this is good, this is good, this is all tight. This is what I'm liking right now. Look, we've not got out of. Here for the first time, there's a 1 pawn difference, right? Move whatever. Move 18. So this is tight as, man. Okay, let's make the board bigger again. And here it says kick the knight. And I definitely considered that and then thought, well, not while he's got a dark square bishop on the board. But that's a bit simplistic. The knight was a greater threat. Okay, he now comes in best move. Good move. Better to come back with the knight. Okay, which is a move I think we might have played. Okay, queen comes in best move. Best. And that's okay. And we do play this move, but now it's a blunder. Allowing my opponent to threaten checkmate. And the brilliant knight takes d6. Bishop takes b2. Okay, here it's saying sack. Well then I guess if king takes, I have a queen check with queen g7? I don't know. Okay, and that's another brilliant move. And queen c7 was the best move here. So queen c7 here, is that not losing? Because surely yes, bishop takes d6 and the queen is lost. Yeah. And it's now here saying rook e7 to recapture. But it's plus 12 in white's favour. Completely crushing. Right, either, I'm going to say either my opponent is just on an absolute stormer or he has had some kind of assistance, right? We know it happens. I'm going to indulge myself and I'm going to check out because I would love to know, right? I don't like going around calling people out, right, for no reason. So I'm going to have a look at these last 4 games. So, you know, he's not won everything. He's got some wins and losses. I'm just going to have a quick check. Okay. And so here he has, hang on. This is JM Blanco. I know some people get really upset when you Jim Blanco, he won with the black pieces. Oh, he won by timeout. Okay. But, he was losing that game. He was only ahead at 1 small point. Okay, good. 6 best moves for black in this one. Okay, so, one sign that you kind of look for is the variation. Like, are there long passages where somebody plays all the best moves like this? But this is white. This is black, and sometimes best moves are easy to find. And here everyone's playing well. So that doesn't really give anything away either. This is looking fine. Here he won. No, this is a loss then as black. Good. And this one has a brilliancy for white. Best move diff again. See, he didn't put a foot wrong from this move here. From move 10. From move 10, perfect play. What's that? That's probably good. That's a good move where there was a better one, right? But that's all perfect play. I don't know. Who knows? Who knows? So yeah, some people get upset if I even mention the possibility of people getting unfair help, but it happens a lot, right? I am not accusing Cesare at this point, but 91 accuracy there. If a player is capable of playing 91 accuracy, right, over more than 20 moves on a regular basis, I don't know. I think there is, let's say it's not a clear sky, but I am curious. I have to say I'm curious. There with a brilliant move and impeccable play for half the game. I don't know. But you know what? What a sequence. Starting with this. And the point is, after I do this, okay, he spends 1:48. Maybe he figured it out. But here, seriously, which of us would find this move? I don't know. But there you go. That's what you get. But useful game. Very interesting game. And a great example of, a double sacrificial attack. Looks like he's giving up 2 pieces, but it doesn't matter. Right? Remember I wanted to put my queen in line with his king, but it's me that ends up in trouble here. And he's just bang. So why does it work? Bang, bang. It's actually kind of like this pawn here is overstretched. The d6 pawn is defended twice by pawn and queen. The b6 pawn is defended twice by the same pawn and the a pawn. So he removes the c pawn, which means that this pawn is now only defended once. He removes this one, and if I recapture here, then that is check. And I think the only legal move to put lines on, I know there's 2. I can trade the queen or I can block. Right, and they're both awful. So, wow, what a fantastic attack, Yeah, good stuff. I have to say, how much better do I have to get to spot an attack like that? I don't know. And just going back at the game, it was tight. I know it's a mystery. Just have to chalk it up to we don't know. All right, guys, thanks for watching. See you later.